Hi, it's Beep from Growing Vegetables with Beep. Just want to show you around my garden here at home and see what's going on. These are just some catnip, and this is a plantain that's growing away happily. Here are some elephant garlic that are growing away. That's a 30cm big pot, and I put 4 in. I just want them really for escapes this year. These, I've got some other ones in the other area. Here are my herbs growing quite happily. There's a lemon balm, mint, sad looking rosemary, bit of better rosemary there, wormwood. I always have to think about that one. I always say woodworm and then it's wormwood. We've had some horrible winds, so they're just looking a bit sad, but they should start to grow. That's marjoram or oregano, thyme and the same. This one is looking very pretty this year. That's another oregano, a beautiful thyme, garlic chives, thyme, chives, and poppies. Some seedlings. I think that's broccoli. Yeah, broccoli. This is leeks. It's going to come up soon, hopefully. And parsley there, which may be coming up, but maybe not. Let's see. Got radishes coming up. We close the lid on these at the moment. Here I've got Swiss chard, lettuces, and radishes, and spinach is coming up here. This is the lettuce that I planted before. It's growing very well. Ooh, the sun is very strong. Lettuces are grown from seed that are growing under this one of the planters, and it's just a double glazed glass unit. Here's the potatoes. These were ratte. I think they're actually second earlies, but I kept the potato seed myself, and they had very long shoots on, so I had to get them in the ground. So I thought, let's see if they'll produce anything. They're looking very well. The glass helps, and it really needs to come off because they're now touching the glass. Rhubarb plants. I think I may repot them into bigger pots. I haven't decided what to do with them yet, but they're looking quite well, though the slugs are nibbling at them, as you can see here. At night it's a slug party here. We're in the tunnel. This is the other lettuce that's growing quite well. Watercress. It keeps constantly self-seeding, which is brilliant. This is some of my early potatoes. Don't forget, it's nice and warm in here, so it's growing well. Spinach. I mean, look at that size of that spinach leaf. More potatoes. Spinach. I've sown some peas in guttering, and they're growing quite well now. Some more potatoes. This is a flower, a dahlia, whatever you say, however you say it. That's 1, 2, and there's one coming in here. And this is another watercress. Hopefully they're not coming up yet, but hopefully they will. Potatoes, the weather is improving now, but they're so far ahead, you have to really look after them. If you take them outside, you have to, if the weather isn't good, you have to bring them back in at night until they've hardened off, because even they should be alright with, as long as there's no frost. Here in Cornwall we get some very strong winds, and the winds will whip them all apart and really damage them, and they'll just stop growing. So I will start putting them out, but I will have to start bringing them back in. And they're looking so well. They're loving the heat in here. Sage. My cat passed away a few months ago, and we planted some beautiful tulips in his memory. from his memory box, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And it's lovely to see flowers like this in the spring. Mint, we put mixed mints in. This one isn't, I don't know what varieties they are, but this is like a fluffy one. It's not the tastiest in mint tea, but these are different varieties, and it's lovely just to pick that and bring it in and pour some hot water on it and make yourself a cup of tea. This is chamomile. You can actually, it's in a box, and it's lovely smell. And I've grown it in a Mark made me long box. Looks a bit sad now because it's on the ground and really needs some feet underneath so the ground doesn't make it soaking wet. But it's actually lovely to look at, and just like I said, to touch and smell. This is the comfrey just coming up, which is lovely to see, and another one. So here are my seedlings. These are chilies, free chilies, some tomatoes, aubergine plants. My peppers, it's the second time I've sown them and they've not come up. Obviously poor seed. But here I've got asparagus coming up, which is really cool. I know I won't get them for a couple of years, but just it's a very simple one to grow.